What is up, my fellow budget travelers? Welcome back to my series where I'm telling you everything you need to know about road trips outside of Las Vegas. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about Lehman Caves in the Great Basin National Park. You're not really allowed to bring anything in with you because of the delicate environment inside, but you can bring like a flashlight. But they're going to ask you, have you worn a hat in any caves over the past 10 years, things like that, because they're trying to reduce any changes to the cave and keep it as original as it can be. When you get to the Lehman's Cave Visitor Center, they do have a bunch of stuff here, so you have an idea of what to look out for while you're in the caves. The main thing to take from this is that it's going to be 52 degrees inside the caves, so make sure you wear a jacket because when you're out in that Vegas sun and it's like over 100 degrees and you're going down to 52 degrees, it's going to be really cold. So if you need a sweatshirt or something, you can totally buy it in the gift shop here. They also have a number of souvenirs and stuff. I'll go more into that after the caves, but for now, let's jump into the caves. As you go out the back, they show you exactly what you're about to walk through, which I thought was really cool. There's also these little swallows all over the place, so those were really cute too. Like for this time we were here, they had a bird's nest with a bunch of baby birds in it, which was so cute and all the kids were loving it. Especially for kids, it would be fun to bring like a flashlight. As I said before, I saw people wearing masks for people who get a little aggravated depending on, the setting. And then also have some tissues in your pocket because you are going to have a runny nose because that 52 degrees feels pretty cold.
So all we got to do is just walk through. Your shoes nice and wet. Come out the other side.
Before you go into the cave, you're going to have to clean your shoes. They do give you a piece of stalactite, so you get to see exactly what it looks like. And as you enter into the caves, it is a paved walkway, so you don't need to worry about like crawling around or anything like that. And they will pause and let you kind of get accustomed to the cave and make sure you're not feeling claustrophobic or anything. But they do have exits throughout the cave in case you start feeling uneasy. But you can see here how the path looks, and it's going to be like this for most of the time. There are a couple stairways, but otherwise it's all going to be a flat paved path that leads you through the Lehman's Caves, which I love that because I was a little nervous at first thinking I might have to scale a wall or something, but there's none of that. Another cool part is he gives you a preview of how dark exactly it is in the cave. It's crazy.
It looks big, it looks mysterious. I actually like it. If you ever get a chance to go on.
Throughout the walk, you're also going to pause and talk about the different things that you're seeing, so you'll be able to sit certain places as well.
Yeah, watch out, you might trip on one. What do you call it when the type beats the mic? Anybody? We got some gamers here who know this one. That's a column. Yeah, we call them a column. And here's about behind us on the wall. I hear seahorse, I've heard dragon, I've heard swan. Nothing's right or wrong. It's just, like seeing shapes in the clouds, whatever your imagination comes up with. It's another type. You can tell by the way it grows, kind of just crazy, like there's one that grows out. The stuff on the wall that looks like tree roots is more types. I like that one that grows.
The cave has its own lighting system, so some of the highlights of the cave will be like highlighted, so you'll be able to take some really good photos. If you want to take photos, I would suggest going towards the back of the line because most of the line, they're trying to stay with the guide and listen. So don't take up too much time, but staying towards the end, that will be the better place to take like solo photos and things.
This is a good place to remember not to lean. It's really easy to lean on things in here. They would bang on this wall of draperies with wood mallets, pieces of broken stalactite, and that caused a negative change. You can see the chips, the damage, the cracks. Rangers even used to do it way back when. There was a guy who was bit over the me who was here. He told me he remembered when he was a little boy.
It's also interesting, you'll see different parts of the cave where obviously people broke things off back in the day or broke through stalactites to get to another part of the cave. Isn't that cool? Oh wow, it's still wet over here.
Okay, we're in that next room. Just watch your step.
Thank you.
It's called the Panama Canal. It was built in 1920. 21. You'll be able to tell it's man-made. And as you go through there, take a look at the sides of the rocks and see what you think it's made of, and also think, why would they do such a thing? But take a good look at the Panama Canal as we go.
Oh, cool. It's like green. You'll also see some man-made parts where people blasted through the cave to get to other parts of the cave.
Yeah, they did this back, it's all old, some of it dates to the 1880s. They hold a candle, write your name. Maybe you felt good to make your mark after you.
They look like somebody just spray painted them yesterday. Yeah.
Nothing is new. There is some spray paint in here we'll talk about in a minute. They're historical now, so we protect them. How do you feel about them? Are they bad or are they good?
Yeah.
I don't know how they're created.
Oh, weird.
Over here you've got the shields. They're called parachute shields. They're the ones in the postcard. Still, the shields just have a lot of drapery flowing over them. Part of a good shield. Does anyone? Well, I'll answer your questions while you're doing something else. Right here. So what the heck are astronauts in rubber rafts doing inside a cave?
Pretending
It's not the real deal.
he doesn't sting.
Doesn't have a tail.
Stinger.
Yeah, he doesn't have a stinger.
As it goes. It's just like a scary.
Ecosystem, they're just like islands unto themselves. And these are the kind of bats we have.
Adorable.
The big-eared bat.
One of the things the ranger said that really stuck with me is that you can come back to Lehman's Caves as many times as you want and it's always going to be different. Like maybe it rains, so you're going to need to wear rain boots because it's going to be like rivers inside. But as the cave changes, you're also changing, like as you get older, things like that. So it'll be different every time you come. Moving over to the cafe, the visitor center does have a little cafe here. So if you're hungry after your hike, here's an idea of some of the things you can snack on. They've got a number of different souvenirs here as well. We got the grilled cheese with potato salad. They have wine and beer here, but don't forget to try the local beer because Zion Brewery actually has a brewery. So I tried that. And then if you want to see more of Zion Brewery, we actually go there in another video. So I'll be posting that soon. So make sure you hit that subscribe so you'll get notified as soon as I post it. And in the meantime, here are a number of other videos that you should check out. I went all over the Great Basin, went all over Zion National Park. This hotel was crazy, so you're gonna have to check that one out as well. And in the meantime, here's the next video that YouTube thinks you're gonna like the most, so I'll see you there.